All right, so for systems of equations, like we did, remember elimination method?
Yeah.
And then remember with graphing, when you had a couple equations and you graphed them and where the lines crossed, where that point was, that was a solution. And then we did, remember the elimination method when you would try to get rid of either the x or the y and then solve for the other one?
Yeah.
So the third systems of equation is called substitution. So think about when we did functions, and it said for the function of x, if x equals 2, you would substitute x, you put 2 in for the x, right? So if the function of x was 5x minus 3, this would be 5 times 2 minus 3, which would be 10 minus 3, which equals 7, okay? So that's substituting. So with elimination method, when you're substituting, you're going to substitute sometimes the whole equation, though. All right, so remember, solving for two variables in an equation is very difficult, but if you can get it to just one variable, it makes it more doable. So basically, like if we have y equals negative 3x, and we have 4x minus 2y equals negative 20, basically because this y is isolated, if y is equal to negative 3x, I can replace this y with negative 3x, okay? So we have negative 2y here. What is negative 2y? What does that mean? What would you do? Negative 2y means negative 2 times y, right?
Yeah.
So I can replace this y with negative 3x. So this would become 4x minus 2 times negative 3x, right there, just plugging that in, equals negative 20. So now I've gotten rid of y, I just have x's here, and now I can solve for x. So you'd have 4x, negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6x, equals negative 20. And now you basically have an equation here. 4x and 6x is 10x, which makes it just a one-step equation. Divide by 10. So x equals negative 2. Then, remember what we did when we got one variable? You can go back and plug it in and solve for the other variable. If I plug in negative 2 with this x here, that would basically make my y negative 3 times negative 2, which is positive 6. So there's your solution. Your x is negative 2, and your y is positive 6.